Okay, hello, this is my first video recording. It is September 18th. I'm not even sure if I'm using really the right software at all, but this is my second cancer diagnosis. My first one was in 2016. And I think the difference is how you feel about it. I think when I was diagnosed in 2016, I felt extremely confident that it was just in my breast and it would be handled, and my doctors had a good handle on everything. And I believed everything they told me, and I felt very safe. And then, so I think my first diagnosis, a lot of times I hear people talk about hope, all this hope that they had, and the fear that they have, fears every time they get scans. And even though we all have the same kind of disease, it's all named cancer, and then we figure out what type of cancer it is after that, I definitely don't think I felt the fear that many other people have talked about. So I found the first time I just felt safe, and I felt like, okay, it's just in my breast. We're going to get rid of it, and that's it. So I had no reason to feel fearful. And I didn't feel like I had to have this great big hope, because I was like, what am I hoping for? Like, I'm fine. And then the second time I was diagnosed, it was in my bones, and it was stage 4. And I think that's when I really started to figure out, and now it's my brain. But this is now when I've really figured out what people, I think, are talking about when they talk about hope and fear. Because now I desperately hope for a cure, and I hope for new treatments to come out for me, and I'm very fearful that they won't. This is my first podcast. I'm not making it super long because I think at some point I'd like to see them be interactive, and I want to talk about my cancer. I guess I'm just kind of testing the waters today. Maybe a script might be better, so I'm not just saying and. But anyway, I definitely think now I know what people are talking about with hope and fear, especially as my children are older now. They're 18 and 20, and I think they really struggle with the hopes and fears that they have. And I have to worry that they're worrying about me, and it just shouldn't be that way. So as of today, I am diagnosed with stage 4 triple negative breast cancer that has gone to my adrenal gland, and my bones, and my brain. And I'm on a clinical study at Dana-Farber, which I'm thankful for. It is 2 Mondays on, 1 Monday off, and I go and I have about a 4 to 6 hour day, depending on if I'm getting both the immunotherapy and the chemo. If I'm getting them both, I'm there longer, and if I'm not, it's a little shorter. Either way, I always need rides because the pre-meds are exhausting, and I fall asleep all the time on the way home. So I'm thankful for the friends that have taken me to all my appointments right now, because it means a lot to me. And I'm going to end this here and pick it back up after I really kind of know if I'm even recording right, and see where this takes me. So, but if you do have stage 4 cancer and you want to be in touch, I'm hoping that you can find my email, or might be a time we can maybe somehow connect, because I'd like to connect with other people too. Well, thank you for listening.